So hello, welcome to Tanks World. I'm here with Jonathan Hines. He's going to review a Quirky Bird wine. Is it Shiraz?
Yes, it's Shiraz,
So
ripe and full-bodied with deep red berry fruit and
okay,
plum flavours.
there he is.
Now, what I thought was interesting, you've got the bird here with very long legs, so it doesn't look like a stork or a heron. So I'm not sure about the long legs, and I'm not sure whether these birds are chicks. Interesting, I don't know if you can see it, but very long legs for a bird of that type. Now, what I thought was interesting, I mean, I haven't had a proper drinking session or a bender, as you might call it, since probably December. I've only had the odd drink here and there, so I'm feeling fairly pleasantly intoxicated at the moment. And it's hit me quite hard, even though I've only had 1/3 of the bottle of Quirky Bird. I suppose you could say I'm a quirky bird, except I'm not a bird, but someone did say earlier, a certain person said that I think like a bird. But anyway, £6.49, so sort of mid-range. Nice yellow price tag there. You really wanted to know that, didn't you? So, Quirky Bird, now there's some incredibly poetic write-up on the back. I've never seen anything quite like it. On the back of a bottle of wine, it says, "Why does wine need to be so serious? Our quirky birds don't take themselves too seriously and are free from the restraints of tradition, hunting around the spectacular vineyards of the Western Cape with a single goal of finding quirky wines that offer maximum enjoyment. This quirky bird is smooth and full-bodied, with robust ripe red berry fruit and plum flavours, and has a savoury and spicy finish. Goes with rich tomato, pasta dishes, or hearty stews." And it says it's 10 units per bottle, and the weekly recommended amount is 14 units. So I'm pretty close to doing a whole week's worth in just 2 hours. Now, Aaron, have you ever heard wine described as full-bodied? What does that actually mean, full-bodied?
Well, it means it's not half-bodied.
Genius. Quirky Bird Shiraz 2019, so it's already 2 years old. So how mature is that for a wine, Aaron? 2 years?
A couple of weeks, maybe. I don't know. I haven't got a clue.
Suitable for vegetarians and
I'm
suitable
currently
for
drinking
vegans.
Taurus
Widely-
pear cider.
Yeah. So this is South African, and I'm feeling, just after 1/3 of a bottle, I'm feeling very pleasantly inebriated. I haven't been drunk since probably 3 months ago. So, but I'd like to know what type of bird this is, because birds with long legs don't normally look like that. You know, a heron or a stork might.
It kind of looks like what's those
A bird on stilts.
It kind of looks like a robin on ostrich legs.
Yeah. or a robin on flamingo legs.
Oh.
And I don't know whether these are the chicks. Obviously this quirky bird is in charge, because you've got all the chicks down there. And
Is it bottles in the mountains of Afghanistan?
Yes, but the processing is done in northwest Germany.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they're quite close together, aren't they? So you can't.
Yeah, northwest Germany does border onto Afghanistan. And it's suitable for vegetarians and suitable for vegans.
By the way, any comments below? We are kind of like just taking the piss. So anyone serious is going, no, it does not. We're just joking.
But the poetry on the back, I mean, I almost feel like I want to put that on social media. The way they've done a write-up on the back, you don't normally get a whole write-up on the back, do you?
So anyway, shall we have a smell and then see what...
Yeah, now this is interesting, because the last time we had a sniff just before the video.
I've never had a review before, but it's taken nearly 5 minutes before you've actually tasted it. This is quite serious stuff, you see. This is a connoisseur at work.
I mean, I'm by no means a connoisseur, but that is a good that to me tastes sharp, and so I can see why they might say full-bodied, but I don't know if full-bodied means sharp. But anyway, so the sniff test, I was struggling to discern anything from sniffing, but we'll try again. There's very little smell, and my nose is not blocked or anything.
All I can smell is the bins.
Yeah, I can't smell those, fortunately. Maybe that's because I'm so so sozzled at the moment. But the fact that I can't smell much, could that mean that it's a better quality wine, or?
Well, they say you're supposed to be able to smell things. I'm not a wine connoisseur. It's
I mean,
like
my
beer.
nose-
I suppose it's like beer, isn't it? When you
Yeah.
smell it to see if it's got any
Yeah.
citrus notes in it, or
Yeah, I mean, I do suffer with, sinus trouble and, all that jazz, but my nose is nice and clear at the moment, so I'm not blocked. I can just about detect that it's wine.
so. What do you rate it then? What would you rate it?
Well, I'm going to have to, for fear of, without wanting to be exaggerated, I would definitely give 9 or 10. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Judging by the way that it's been marked, the artistic, the literary talent, and on the back, and then the £6.50 price tag, which is a nice mid-range, and the illustration on the front, and then the way that I feel just after 1/3 of a bottle. Normally it would take me half a bottle to feel anything like this, but I feel fantastic after 1/3. So 9 out of 10, or 10 out of 10.
Well, thank you, Jonathan. So I'm going to do Taurus pear cider.
Well, thank you for putting up with me.
It's quite all right. It's 4.8%. It's from Aldi, and I've already had about 4 of them, so I'll give it a little taste and tell you what it tastes like. Tastes like pear cider, but cheap. It's $1.99 for 4 cans,
Yeah.
which is pretty good. If you're drinking on a budget, go to Aldi. It's only $1.99 for 4 cans, so it's pretty good.
But of course, you're
So,
not a Taurus, though, are you?
I never knew I was a tortoise.
Taurus.
A Taurus? No, no, I am.
Libra.
Yeah, one of them. So I've been me, Tank. That's been Jonathan Hines.
Thank you, I enjoyed it. Yeah, it's been a while.
So we'll leave it there, shall we? Thank you very much. And
Enjoyed that.
is just going to glug some more wine. Daytime drinking. Anyway, cheers.
Yeah, really good. I enjoyed that.
You can tell he's had half bottle of wine.
I'll tell you what, that video is going to be a good one.
Cheers.
Oh, you're still recording?